In today's video, we uncover the stories of 3 different sharks.
Get him, get him, get him, get him!
Oh, go come here again, come on. Play again.
The merciless attacks they executed and the aftermath of their thirst for blood. So, without any further delay, let's get to the video where you get to witness 3 sharks biting people in half without any mercy. Number 3. Bull shark attacked Austrian tourists. It was the 22nd of March 2014 in South Africa. A group of Austrian tourists selected this date for their beach expedition. This expedition took place in the small holiday town of Port St. John's, a place where surfing and snorkeling are common sights. The area is not well patrolled, even though it is a known fact that South Africa's 3,000 miles coastline is packed with lethal sharks. Some of the most dangerous places include Jeff's Bay, the Durban beaches, and Harenbos, regions that simply require a lot more attention. Port St. John's is a place where you won't see any lifeguards, and all you can expect are simply shark warning signs. Little do the people know that this place is one of the country's most active breeding grounds for bull sharks, one of the most feared sharks. These sharks are recognized by their blunt snout, massive dorsal fin, pale to dark grey dorsal pigmentation, and their white underside. Frederick Berg and his wife ventured out into the waters, and with him being a great swimmer, all he needed was to get past the initial shallow waves. Now then came a grey body that kept on observing the swimmers up close, but no one noticed it. It kept eyeing its victim, but found it difficult as the patterns of the swimmers kept changing constantly. This was until Frederick saw himself stepping into the water, after which this ruthless creature went on to grab his legs and lifted him out of the water. This shocking incident clearly resembled that of an actual explosion, as both of them burst out of the water and scattered the crowd. The noise created by the public simply exceeded that of Frederick, whose screams blended with the splashes and growls of the public. The jaws of the bullhead shark slacked, and this was when Frederick ripped himself by pushing with his hands against the snout of the shark. As he did this, he could feel the shark's razor-like teeth piercing his skin. Now, Frederick was free from the shark, but the question is, did he save himself? Well, he ran using his torn legs, and as you can expect, his limbs couldn't hold him. No, he did not save himself, as this creature came back once again, and Frederick threw a punch at it only to push his fists into its mouth. With the hands inside the mouth, the shark would never want to let go of it, and thus it bit his entire right arm. What followed next was Frederick's final attempt, which was indeed a failure. The entire crowd had to witness the poor guy being fed upon by the ruthless creature. But what is shocking is that all these years after this incident, we cannot still see any lifeguards or boats patrolling the area. 2. Great white shark attacked Bradley Smith. Now we find ourselves on the coast of Western Australia, where it is the whale migration season. During this period, the great white sharks are known to go northwards in order to meet the returning whales. Great white sharks are solitary hunters who have a sharp conical snout, large pectoral and dorsal fins, a strong crescent-shaped tail, and a white belly. The sharks are known for their contrasting pattern of dark blue, grey or brown both on their back and sides. These hunters come with strong muscles, great eyesight, and a keen sense of smell. They have a weight that ranges between 680 and 1800 kilograms, while some others weigh above 2270 kilograms. Their jaws are adorned with coarsely serrated teeth that are going to haunt Bradley Smith, a 29-year-old surfer. He stepped into the waters on July 10, 2004, when Bradley and his friends floated on the surface of the ocean. This was when two great white sharks lurked beneath the waters, observing each movement that they created. Both the sharks started to swim up through the water column as they aimed at both the surfers. Bradley's friends witnessed the frightening shadow of a great white shark, which according to them was extremely large, as wide as a car. This creature was rushing towards Bradley, and suddenly we got to witness a blast of water right beside him. The poor guy was thrown out of his board, and according to estimates, the shark is about 4.5 meters or 15 feet long. When they thought that was all, they trembled as they saw another shark. Bradley was well aware that he had been bitten by a shark, and their attack was not a light-hearted one. They were in attack as they circled Bradley as he splashed water. The dorsal fin surprisingly sliced through the surface moments before it opened its wide jaws. The shark grabbed him, and then he was pulled below the surface. Its sharp teeth pierced into his flesh. There's no doubt that the victim here was a brave individual who simply refused to give up on his life. He hit the creature and kicked with his legs, and yes, he made it back up. As you all know, this guy won't deal with a single shark, but two of them. The blood that oozed out from him simply attracted more creatures. There was a point where a whole lot of splashing made it difficult to tell where the guy was receiving attacks from. This was a battle for survival, and all his friends had to watch him struggle for his life.
Patrick! Patrick!
Oh, give it some room, give it some room, give it some room.
They shouted out to him to swim for his life, and that is exactly what he attempted to do. Well, let's just admit that things did not go well for this guy here. 1. Great white shark attacked a 34-year-old lady. Once again, we're going to be dealing with the great white shark, often considered to be the bad boys in the shark category. This one is about a great white shark going against a mother. Let us see what happens with her. In June of 1993, when Therese was aged 34 years old and found herself in the waters, a 15-feet great shark had been stalking her until it snapped its jaws around her waist's soft tissue. These sharks are known for hunting prey that include sea turtles, seals, sea lions, porpoises, dolphins, and small whales. The method they use is often by ambush, where the shark will try to rush the animal by surprise while inflicting a dangerous and gruesome bite. In most cases, this rush is so powerful that the impact would throw the prey out of the water or will send the shark into the air if the plan goes sideways. The creature arrived in great speed that she was catapulted out of the water. As she flew in the air, what the others got to witness was simply horrific. There was a trail of blood and ribbons of torn intestines in the air. The force was extremely high, and the shark's teeth had gone through her and took most of her abdomen. The fact is that she died instantly after this incident. Most of her internal organs were swallowed up by the predator, and shockingly, more than about 50% of her body's blood was dumped out. Her family, which included Ian and the twins, had no other option but only to simply. This was because the incident took place extremely quickly. Things became chaotic after her children began screaming and attempting to launch their tiny bodies towards their mother to save her. The family had come with Ian's colleagues who were down below and had not been aware of what happened down there as they were busy with their game. The authorities did not have an easy time trying to locate Therese, as apart from a single leg that floated, there seemed to be no other safe way to send divers down to look for anything. The fact is that it wasn't just the sharks that had eaten her, but also other sea carnivores like seals and sea lions. So, what do you think about this video where 3 incidents are showcased? These incidents portray some of the darkest sides of ocean predators. What do you think about these creatures that are so merciless? their acts and strength? Let us know that in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe so that we can entertain you with more such exciting videos.